We've got boss fights all the way up to level 290 completed. Let's get them done together.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and I want to direct your attention to the first link in the description box down below. We've got the Path of the Four Best Teams blog post. It is a collection of all of the best teams to use with the lowest buffs possible, and today we have the 260, 270, 280, and 290 rockin' and rollin'. Of course, if you can provide proof of a team that actually does better than this with less buffs, for example, if you can find a level 280 team that does better than 90 buffs, then I will send you some prizes and we will update the website. This is what we've found so far. This is the best that we found so far. But today we're going to start with the level 260 boss. This supposedly is beatable with 35 buffs. That's 7 purchased buffs, so 35. We're using the team of Marcus, Ninja Turtles, Maya, Arachne, and Sebastian. This is, of course, linked over on the website with pets and all of that. 35 buffs. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. Now, interestingly enough, I found out yesterday that they have successfully, Hero Wars has successfully found a way to remove all scripts and all cheats that people were using for these boss fights. As of yesterday, it seems like everything is blocked. Of course, that might change in the future. So now it's just based on how much you can spend on this game. Now, getting everything grouped together with Maya and stun locking with Arachne is a very, very, very common tactic control teams use in regular PvP, in Arena, Guild War, Clash of Worlds, all of that. With Marcus, the Ninja Turtles, and Sebastian being gone, I am worried. However, it does seem like we have everything pretty well locked down. I do think that I would like to have seen a little bit more, but there's no randomness in these fights, and that's a strange thing to say, but it is the case. There's no randomness. If you tried this fight again and again and again, the outcome would be exactly the same. The Ninja Turtles, Sebastian, and Marcus would all die, and the end would end up being the same. And you can test this yourself by throwing it Aurora and just any other team, and you'll see that they dodge the same every single time. Okay, so that is great. The level 260 boss is completed, verified, 35 buffs. Now let's try the level 270 boss. According to the blog post, the 270 boss is going to require 45 buffs. So let's go ahead and rank it up to 45. This is actually using a slightly different variation. Instead of using Sebastian, we're actually going to use Mojo with Merlin and Albus. Everybody else is the same. Marcus, Ninja Turtles, Maya, Arachne, and Mojo with Albus. I'm not sure if this is the same team as before or if it's a little different. It looks like it might be a little different. 6 heroes here: Chaba, Ishmael, Alvanor, Jorgen, I think that's Phobos, and Fafnir. So let's go ahead and speed this up and see what happens. Again, the main strategy is to use Maya to collapse everybody and use Arachne to stun lock. Mojo's job is probably to curse one random enemy, but since there's no randomness in this, it's very likely that it curses the same enemy or vexes or whatever the same enemy every time. Same end outcome though. We have 3 minutes and some change. We have Maya, Arachne, and Albus still alive. Of course, pets can't die. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break, and we're going to fast forward this about 2 minutes so that you don't have to watch all of this dead space. And there we go. We have a win with about a minute left. Thanks a lot to Olympus for putting that video out. I'm not sure if you found it or if somebody else found it, but now we are on the level 280. And this is where things start to get a little expensive. I do think that there's an opportunity here for a better team. However, this supposedly takes 90 buffs, okay? Now, one person in the community says it takes 105, another says it takes 90. Since there is no randomness to this fight whatsoever, we're gonna find out pretty quick. So we're gonna test with 90, and again, if you can find me a team that beats the level 280 with less than 90 buffs, I will be happy to update the website, give you credit, and send you some rewards for finding that team. So taking a look back at this team, I think that maybe I have the wrong patronage listed here, or maybe they used more buffs than they thought. I'm not really sure what the answer is there, but we're going to keep playing with it a little bit. I'm sure somebody will find a better team for the 280. Just keep checking back on the website here. All right, so according to a couple members of the community, the level 90 works, but I tried and tried, and supposedly there's no RNG in these fights, no randomness in these fights, so I just do not seeing the 90 buffs working for the level 280 boss. I tried at 95, I tried at 100, and now we're trying at 105. Whoops, 105. We're gonna try at 105. This has been confirmed by numerous members of the community to actually work, so let's try this out. We're using this team right here. So 105 buffs. You see 105 buffs, level 280. We're gonna use Team Pet Albus, Marcus with Axel, Ninja Turtles with Biscuit, Maya with Albus, Arachne with Mara, and Aiden with Merlin for the heals and everything. Got big time heals here. The point of this fight is doing enough damage. Okay, you don't die really to this team. You just don't do enough damage to finish the enemy team in the time allotted. It seems like Kayla, the two Kaylas here, have some kind of vampirism, or maybe they somehow have Oliver patronage pets on both of them. Supposedly 105 buffs is the way to go. By the way, like I said many times before, if you can find a team to beat the level 280 with less than 105 buffs, I'll add it to the website and I'll send you a bounty, a reward. It already looks like this 105 buffs is way ahead of the 100 and the 95 and the 90, but we always end up with 2 Kaylas left, and then they always heal back up to full. It seems like, okay, there we go. We were able to defeat that level 280 boss, so confirmed, tested, 105 buffs for the level 280. 105 buffs takes this. Now, for the level 290, it looks like the level 290 is going to take 160 buffs. Okay, so if you're trying to figure out how many buffs it's going to take to get there, we're starting to add a lot of buffs, a lot of materials needed to get there. It's the same team, and by the way, this is posted on my website as untested. 290, 160 buffs, because I just don't have the medals to do it yet. I will later on in the month as the event goes on. If you can prove to me that this team works, I'll definitely send you some rewards. But for right now, I think we're good. Completed the 260, 270, and the 280. So to get from rank 200, okay, so to get from 200 to 270, it's going to take you 250 buffs, 100% confirmed. Possibly cheaper to get to the 280, but for now you're looking at 355, 360 buffs to get to the level 280 from 200. Okay, that's not counting anything below, but let me know if you find a team that works, if you find a team that's better. Happy to send you some rewards. So thanks to Razor45 for sending me this team. I will send you some rewards your way. I'm going to update this to tested with 105 buffs. We will be live streaming today, 12 p.m. Central Time. That's 6 p.m. UTC. Hope to do a little bit more, but obviously we just don't have the material for the buffs today. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.